better.
What characterizes your working style in this film?
Well, in this film, in particular, Captive. Well, a lot of people were saying that it's as if they were brought in this situation, like they were hostage. They were part of this hostage-taking incident, and of course, that was also part of the intention to.
Yes.
To let the people realize, or the audience realize, that it's not easy, and it's hard, and it's hard, and it's happening. So we should be concerned.
What do you want them after they watch this movie? What do you want them to take away?
Like what I've said a while ago, this should be a gentle reminder for all of us. We should, all of us. I mean, this is our responsibility. It's not just the government. I mean, it's a collaborative responsibility for each and every one of us to be more aware, to be more combative about terrorism and kidnapping.
The reality, though, is that most Filipinos, particularly in the capital, don't care that much.
Yes.
Is there something in Captive that will get them, that you've created?
Well, actually, in Captive, I tried to show the human experience, as much as I can in the whole 2 hour duration of the movie. And like what I've said a while ago, I did not impose.
Yes.
I did not impose my my beliefs or whatever I have, my philosophy in the film. Because I always believe that audience are they should have their own take.
Yes.
I mean, audience should be intelligent enough to to see for themselves. I think it's not the filmmaker's job,
Yes.
To impose.
Well, actually, sorry, when I said earlier that people in Manila don't care about Mindanao, for example, in ABS, in TV Patrol or
Yeah.
24 Horas, only about 7% of the people who watch primetime news care about anything that goes on in Mindanao. Anything that's about hostage taking
Yeah.
or the Abu Sayyaf gets very, very low attention span. Do you think people will watch? Will they come?
To see this film, I think they should. I think they should because, like what I've said, this film is not just for entertainment. This film is something for all of us to realize that these things are happening. So I think, as a Filipino, we shouldn't be in our comfort zone. I mean, we're so blessed, but we don't experience these horrible things every day in our life. But there are people who are experiencing this, and it's happening up until now. So I think with this film, we should we would see a glimpse of these stories, of these real life experiences of other people.
Do you see any potential solution? Have things gotten better, for example, in the time period that you began working on the film until you finished it?
Unfortunately not. Unfortunately not. I mean, while I was doing my other film, I did another film in Mindanao. This time I've shot really in Mindanao because I also want to make a statement that as a filmmaker, I don't hide.
Yes.
I don't hide. I want to confront. And I've shot in Tawi-Tawi, the southernmost part of Mindanao, a tiny island that is almost forgotten.
Yes.
By our country, and it was one of the most beautiful island I've seen, and I'm so proud that I've shot there. I'm so proud that I've been there. I've seen this. I've discovered this island, and what am I saying? I just want to share to the whole nation, that there's another side of Mindanao.
Yes.
That's why I've shot
Yes.
Dairumbi.
You were talking about whether or not things had changed. So you said
Yes.
while you were in Tawi-Tawi, you said
While we were I'm sorry,
Yeah.
I missed that.
No.
While we were in Tawi-Tawi, there was a kidnapping case.
Yes.
That
Yeah.
happened.
The Europeans.
The
were
European,
kidnapped. Yeah, the bird watchers.
The bird watchers.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's still happening,
Yes.
despite the fact that I'm trying to, like what I've said a while ago, I'm trying to make a statement that, it could be peaceful here,
Yes.
I mean, this is a beautiful island and all. But these things are still happening. So it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate that we can't help it, and we just can't keep on
Glossing over it.
glossing over
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You spent you spent a year of your life on kidnapping, then you went on to Tawi Tawi. How do you choose your projects? I mean, you have limited time.
Yeah,
You have.
yeah.
How do you choose? Whether,
Before I choose a subject matter, it should come from not just an idea, but what you believed in as a person. I think that should be the foundation of each story that I tell.
but yet you said you don't impose your beliefs when you're actually
but
doing.
even then, you don't impose. You should just keep it to yourself.
Yeah.
But when confronted by it, you should be able to stand with what you're trying to tell in your film.
So in Captive, what did you believe in? Why did you pick up this kidnappings drama?
Well, of course, I want to stop all this terrorism, and I want to stop all this kidnapping. In my own little way, as a filmmaker, is the best that I can do is to show, this kind of stories, not as a form of entertainment, but as a real life, as a real life activities. I mean, a real life experiences. So that's what I've been trying to do, and not just about kidnapping, but in all other issues as well.
You have a foreign actress in a French. Why did you choose? We talked earlier about what her character is based on. One of the hostages.
Yes.
So this is a social worker. I think you said Marie Morbes is.
Yes, actually, her participation in this film is fictional.
Okay.
I just made it I just made her a French missionary, because there was a French missionary actually that was kidnapped in Mindanao during those times. But actually, the main story is just the Dos Palmas.
The Dos Palmas
Yes, yes, yes. The reason why
How much is fact? How much is fiction?
at least 25% is fiction. Just to put a point of view, a focalizer in the whole film. That's why I try to put a fictional character
Okay.
in Isabel Huppert.
And then why did you choose Isabel, and what does she bring into
Well,
it?
Isabel, other than one of the most respected actor in the world, she is a very committed actor. She's a very committed artist, and it's really a great experience for any filmmaker to collaborate with a talent like her. It's a once in a lifetime experience that I don't think I could ever collaborate with any other bigger actor again. But she was very much willing when I approached her. But I didn't have any idea about this when I won in Cannes, when she was the president of the jury in 2009. We just accidentally met in Sao Paulo in Brazil.
That's fantastic.
When I was having my retrospective, and she was having her a photo exhibit of herself.
Fantastic. So your lives have intertwined in different times.
Yes. And so I discussed her about this project. At first, I asked her if she's been to the Philippines. She said she was here about 20 years ago when she was much younger. And I asked her if she liked it here, and she said it's a beautiful country, and I would like to go back
Wow.
in the Philippines. So I invited her. Maybe if you come back to the Philippines, we can do a film together.
And so she took you up on it.
Yes.
Fantastic. The life of a filmmaker is not always easy in the Philippines, is it?
Yes.
How do you fund your films? How do you keep them going?
Well, I'm very lucky to have you have to be given grants from different parts of the world, most especially in Europe.
Comes from being multi-awarded. Yes.
Yeah, so I get most of my funds from different funding institution abroad.
Okay.
So they fund my film, not a big amount though, but just a smaller amount just to give us.
Are you happy with Captive? Is
Ver-
it what you wanted?
Yeah, very much happy with Captive. Captive is quite different from the last few films that I've been doing. It's much more. It was intentionally for me to do it more audience friendly, more how should I say,
I'm not going to say commercial. No,
not
commercial. But
not commercial. Because if it's commercial, then you're not gonna have Isabel Huppert. You have somebody more popular. You're not gonna have the
Yes.
the rest of the Filipino actors were also involved in the film, but more popular one, and accessible, I may say.
Accessible.
Yes, yes.
what's next for you?
Well, I just did the film, like what I've said a while ago, in Mindanao, Thy Womb. It's competing in Venice, the oldest festival in the world. And
So and you will actually be in Venice
yes.
when when
When
Captive
Captive
opens.
opens on September 5, so that will be the day where the whole entourage will be leaving for Venice to, to attend the official screening of Thy Womb, another film that I did in Mindanao.
Fantastic. Okay. Please, now we have to watch Captive. Brillante,
And I'd like to
any other
invite
last words?
everyone to watch Captive on September 5 nationwide. We got the R13. That means the high school student can watch it. And we got the graded A from the Film Ratings Board. So it's a positive sign. So I hope you watch the film.
And also on September 5, Brillante Mendoza will be in the Venice, will be screening another movie at the same time. It's going to be a red letter day. Thank you so much
Thank you very much for having me.
joining us.
Yes.
Thank you for joining us on Talk Thursday. I'm Maria Ressa. We'll see you again next week.